You're muted,
All
Coach.
right. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I made the mistake of laying down, uh, which is not good, not good. And so I'm not feeling the best. My arm is hurting, but it is what it is. It's all a part of aches, pains, and getting old. But I appreciate you tonight, young people. We are going to be privileged to hear from this man of God, Pastor Mel Keys. He always does an amazing job on sharing the presentation on behalf to all of our guests inside of the Zoom. If you have any questions, just put them in the chat and make sure you put your name in the chat so that we know that you have come to be a part of this Zoom tonight. On behalf of David Hart and Adela Hart, Todd Strand, our top money earner, and Gina Strand, and then our first one-star ambassadors, Dale and Maria Roberts, we want to say thank you for joining us tonight. And we are super excited for you to be here. But tonight is Fireside Chat night, and we love doing Fireside Chat. I know we have some amazing guests for you. So I'm going to introduce Pastor Mel Keys. He is married to the illustrious First Lady Kendra Keys. They are the leaders of the fastest growing inner city church in San Antonio, Texas, Joshua Generation, House of Worship. And I am just a privilege to be what he calls his big sister. We have been in this business together for the last 4 years, and we are fastly approaching and being some of the top money earners in this company. But one of the things that we love to do is travel together. We love to travel more. We just got back from Paris. We're going to be going to Mexico next month. So, this month, we're going to be going to Mexico, and then he's going to go on a cruise, and then I'm going somewhere else, and I'm going to Dubai. And so we just love traveling. They're going to be the host of our conference in San Antonio, Texas. So mark this down, March 17th through the 19th. You may want to come in on the 16th, stay to the 20th, but we will be having a major conference there. And we'll tell you about it in a couple of weeks. We'll tell you some more about it, but it's going to be amazing. And we would love for you to join us. So again, sit back, relax. And Pastor Mel Keys is getting ready to share the presentation with you, and then I'll be back.
Coach, thank you so much, beloved. You could have got your rest tonight because I know you deserve it and you need it. We need you for the long haul at the front of the helm. So thank you for all you do, not just for Team Legacy, but for the Trevorium family and 60 plus nations strong. Listen, guys, we got a lot of ground to cover and a short time to get there. So I'm going to do my best to move very quickly tonight. But I do want to acknowledge that we have some wonderful people from all over this country. In fact, all around the globe. I see LaDonna Andrews is in the house. She needs to know those dates. And we're talking about the 17th to the 19th of March. So definitely, please write that down on your calendar. We have Sherry Black is in the house. Thank you, beloved. Kim Jackson, Lady Sharon J, Yolanda Lewis, much love to you. Carol Casper, Kevin Watkins, and Meduse, all the way from Paris. We miss you so very much. So I'm ecstatic about what's going on in the world of Trevorium. If you are a guest of anyone, please know that they are not trying to get anything from you. They are trying their best to get something to you. And let me just very quickly begin to share a couple of these types of things. These are not jokes. This is real deal, Holyfield. We'll show you much more, but let us show you what we're working with. Here's just a couple of examples. We'll give you some samples right now. We want you just to taste the samples of what you are in for. You're in for a treat. Bali, Indonesia, y'all, $29 a night. Now, you see these dates and so forth and so on. I'll let you know that some of these dates have already taken place, but we got plenty more coming every single year. We'll have at least 100 of these or more. Look at Singapore. If you've ever had a desire to go to Singapore, this is absolutely the best way to go. Breakfast, 5-star hotel. Look at that price, y'all. It speaks for itself. Phuket, Thailand. Yes, absolutely. $22 a night. Venice. Shout out to all of our family and friends there in Italy. and Paris, who have really just done our hearts so much good, just seeing you in Spain, so forth and so on. Dubai, y'all, $4 a night. Why am I showing you this up front? I want to make sure that you know that you're at the right place at the right time. Travorium is more than just travel. Stay in place. Don't go anywhere. Get a paper, get some pen. We're going to give you enough information you'll need to write down. But beyond that, I would challenge you to be prepared to take action. And I would challenge you, be prepared to take action right away. Because if you like what you've already seen, you ain't seen nothing yet. I want somebody to go ahead and put that in the comments tonight or today, if you're watching the replay, or if you're on the other side of the water there, you ain't seen nothing yet. Why is that? Let's talk about travel. People particularly travel if they don't have enough travorium in their life, at least 5 ways. And I'm going to run through these very quickly. How do people travel when they don't have enough travorium in their life? Well, number one, they pay retail rates, and those rates are ridiculous. I'm going to say it again. They pay retail rates, and those rates are ridiculous. It is a sin and a shame when I found out how much people are still paying for travel. Now, they don't have to get our permission to travel. People are traveling with or without us. The fact of the matter is, however, when they travel without us, they are paying ridiculously high retail rates. In fact, if any of the names of the companies you see on the screen look vaguely familiar, and I don't care what coupon they sent you, you are paying ridiculously high retail rates. It's really only 2 families, and they control more than 85% of the business of OTAs, online travel agencies. You have the Booking Holdings family, and you have the Expedia Group family. It doesn't matter where you fall on the left side or the right side, you're still on the high side. You're paying ridiculously high retail rates. You're saying, well, no, I use my travel agent. Hello, been one for 8 years. Let me tell you something. Whenever you're using a travel agent, you are paying ridiculously high retail rates. They got to get paid for what they do, right? They deserve to make a living all the time they put in. But at the same time, this is a travel club that has completely changed everything. My favorite illustration is, consider the club that most of us probably have called Netflix. Remember life before Netflix, when we used to go to Blockbuster Video and Hollywood Video and get, $20, $30 every single weekend, and then God knows we had to pay the late fees and everything else if you were like us? Well, guess what? Netflix put that thing in a tidy package and changed life for everybody. That's what Travorium has done, family. It has put a neat package and a bow on top for all the travel, whether you want to travel 1 time a year, 2 times a year, 3 times a year, or every single month, like Coach D. The thing of it is, this is the way that you should be traveling. And if you're not doing that, you're paying ridiculously high retail rates. How do people travel when they don't have enough Travorium in their life? They run up credit cards. And let me tell you, been there, done that, t-shirt, hat, all the other accessories to go with it. Man, we used to put everything on credit, whether it was a cruise, whether it was a flight, whether it was a hotel resort, even the food we were eating. What a foolish thing to do. Now that we know better, we do better, but it's important to make sure that you have the right tools and the right resources to make those changes. And Travorium is it, guys. We haven't put travel on credit in I don't know how long. Now, I can tell you how long, about 5 years that we've been a part of Travorium, because it's literally the best way for you to travel. And we're going to show you how that takes place. Number 3, how do most people travel when they don't have enough Travorium in their life? They pay enormous prices for a thing called timeshares. Someone go to the notes real quick. Hashtag no more timeshares. Stop going to the meetings. Stop wasting your time. And for God's sake, don't you dare sign anything. Don't even think about it. Somebody put that in the notes. Don't even think about it. We used to pay on our 3rd timeshare $379 a month. You need to hear this testimony. We've stayed at that same resort, that same timeshare that we used to pay the mortgage on, in this program. And instead of paying $379 a month, whether we use it or not, we paid $59 for the whole week. We've done that twice. We didn't want to do it anymore because we have so many more amazing places to go. Hashtag no more timeshares. Number 4, how do most people travel when they don't have enough Trevorium in their life? Here's what they do. They tend to stay with some other people. Newsflash, here's a memo. 1, they don't want you to stay so often. 2, they don't want you to stay so long. Why don't you invite them to stay with you, or at least come by for a visit at that 5-star hotel or resort where they can find you in the city when you got to town and you never stayed there before, but you always wanted to, but you thought the price was too high. Well, we're telling you tonight or today, if you're watching the replay, wherever you are, that with Trevorium, it's going to change everything. Stay at those same 5-star locations, pay 1-star prices, and we'll even show you how to get it for free. How do people travel when they don't have enough Trevorium in their life? Well, here's the most tragic part, my friends. They really don't travel much at all. Many times they just dream about it. Now, we have absolutely nothing against dreaming. In fact, we're dreamers too. The difference is, and we want to invite you to come to our side. Why? Because we dream with our eyes wide open, and we're going to show you how to do the absolute exact same thing. Let's look at it. How do we change travel? Number 1, we show you how to travel with substantially discounted prices. And when we say substantially discounted prices, we're talking about the type of stuff from 20 to 70% off. We'll show you how to travel, number 2, for free. And my favorite part, we'll show you how to get paid to travel. Now, let me know right away, if you could just go to the comments very quickly, which number suits your fancy. Are you a number 1? Are you a number 2? Or are you a number 3? What type of person are you? Are you the type of person that, hey, just give me a discount? That's all I'm interested in. If you can get me 20 or 70% off, guys, I'll love you forever. If you're in the number 1 type of person, go ahead and put that in the comments. Or if you're the person that says, hey, you know what? That free stuff is for me. Show me how I can make that happen. Put number 2 there. And then, for God's sake, if you're number 3, if you want to learn, if you're willing to be coachable, if you're willing to get in the game, come off the bench and do things completely different and find out how you can get paid to travel, which is the largest industry on the planet, the most attractive industry on the planet, and let the ladies tell you, the most sexy industry on the planet. If you want some of that in your life, you're at the right place at the right time. And this is why our visionaries, Mr. Hart and Mrs. Adela, they put this thing together 10 years ago. Guys, if a company goes the distance of 10 years, they're telling you that they're about that life. They're making things happen. The average company does not make it to the 3rd, 4th, or 5th year. We've been here 10 years, rock solid. In fact, we have paid tens of millions of dollars in commissions all around the world, more than 60 nations, completely debt-free from the very beginning. Have a corporate office in Temecula, California. Had the privilege to go there just last year, about this time, I think it was. And then, of course, we have a brand new headquarters in Spain, guys. I'm telling you, business is good in the Trevorium neighborhood, and that's global, that is. And we are led by world-class entrepreneurs that have hearts of gold, that really, I'm telling you, they have taken this thing to another notch all around the globe. Now, let's look at this, because I told you it's more than travel. This is what Mr. Warren Buffett said. He said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. How many of you have known someone in that category? There's a thought that says that, just work harder. Well, working hard is great, but working smarter is even better, because there's a whole lot of people, I think you should know this, that they have literally earned their wealth, not just by working hard, but by working smarter. And the smartest way that you will ever work is when you learn to earn your income through multiple streams of what we call residual income. We're going to show you that in just a moment. Here's the news flash. Multiple streams of income is no longer a luxury. It is a necessity. That's right, Colleen. It's a necessity, and you need more of it in your life, especially the type of income that's residual in its nature. And no better place shows that to be true than in the industry that we are literally dominating. We are the Netflix of the travel industry, if you will. When it's happening, is happening best right here inside of Travorium. What do? We make it available for you across the board. Anything and everything associated with travel, whether it's the activities you want to enjoy when you're going away, whether it's the rental car you need or the cruise you want to take, the resorts you want to stay in, the tours you want to have, the shows you want to enjoy, or just being around good people who think like you think, like-minded individuals that just want a little bit more of living while they're alive. It's a good thing to live while you're alive, by the way. And listen, here's how we have put this thing together. First thing I'm going to show you, and I'm moving quickly, we have several platforms. So one of the amazing platforms we have, I won't go much into detail, been a travel agent for now almost 9 years, my wife and I, but there's one part of our platform that's what we call a net zero search engine. The prices there would be the prices that would be comparable to what a travel agent will enjoy, because all of those prices on that particular platform, on that particular website, will be free of any commissions being paid out. So it's typically going to be much better for someone who's looking to get the best deal. Travel agent prices without being a travel agent. But here's where we really, as Granddaddy would say, where the rubber meets the road, here's where we really make some extraordinary changes for you, where this what is so much more than just 10, 20, 30% off. Here's where you're really going to love it. Our Dreamcations, guys. Our Dreamcation platform is built for anyone, anywhere, on any budget. We're making travel happen for people that have never really traveled like this before. We are having so many first-time experiences of folk who have never been out of their state, never been out of their region, never been out of their country, never been out of their continent. We're getting first-time experiences with people who are getting their passport stamp over and over and over again for the first time in their life. We have people now that they're traveling not just with them, but with their children and their children's children, and sometimes their children too. Guys, it's happening right here inside of Travorium because we've been using this Dreamcation platform, once again, that makes travel affordable for anyone, anywhere, on any budget. And if that's what you like, if that's what you want to do, you're in the right place at the right time. Let me just give you a couple of examples. It's like literally putting your travel on layaway and allowing our company, the corporation, to match what you're putting in, giving you so much more buying power with your hard-earned dollars so that you can go to the places that you've only been dreaming about, but now you're about to be about. For example, Cabo San Lucas, 8 days, 7 nights. Now, our retail rate, which is great, if you were paying a retail rate, that's not the same retail rate, not to be confused with the retail rate that you'll find somewhere else. It's not bad at all for 8 days, 7 nights in Cabo. But we have a way that you can literally go to the same exact destination, same time frame and everything inside of our Dreamcations and pay $0.00. Actually, you're just going to pay the tax. And to step that up even more, we have a way that if you refer 3 people, guys, 3 people's on the level of your membership, you can have every bit of what everyone else is getting for free. That means if you're on the highest platform of membership that we have, that's called the Platinum Package, you definitely want to ask those who invited you to this webinar to tell you all about that Platinum Package, why it's the highest package we have. And let me tell you, you can, with 3 referrals, earn as much as $3,000 of free travel every single year. Wouldn't it be nice if every job in your country, wherever you are, if they were just writing $3,000 checks for you to take a vacation? Come on, guys. We have the opportunity for you to get $3,000 of free vacation every single year just with 3 referrals on that Platinum Package. So let's look at just a couple of more. Orlando, Florida, guys. Who doesn't want to go see Mickey one more again? Why not? Especially when the price can be, worst case scenario, just under $20 a night. Or if you have the Platinum Package, hint, hint, $1 a night. That's literally $7 plus tax. Sasha Roberts is in the house. That's right, Colleen. I love it too. Yolanda Lewis is in the house. Carolyn Walker Pittman is in the house. Yes, affordable travel, pennies on the dollar. Look at another one. You thought it was just the United States? Absolutely not. It's all over the world. We have over 2,000 getaways across the U.S. and around the globe and back. Here's one example in Spain, Canary Islands. Look at this beautiful piece of property here. Less than $15 a night, worst case scenario, but better yet, if you're platinum, I'm telling you what you need to do. You're talking about $0 just cover the taxes. Somebody put that in the comments. Just cover the taxes. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift gears and move from what we call our getaways, our dreamcation getaways, and I'm going to move to my favorite part of the program. Now, the dreamcation getaways, no one really knows that you're going to those destinations. You go in your back office, you look at the inventory, you pick out where you want to go. If you told someone, they know. Other than that, that's it. But here's the other side of the coin. I like this. These are called our world tours. Why do I like the world tours? I'm kind of a social butterfly, if you haven't gotten that yet. And I just love being around great people. I love being around individuals like LaDonna and Carolyn and Tracy and Yolanda and Colleen and Sasha. And I mean, when we get together, what a time, what a time, what a time. We've been together in so many amazing places. My wife and I, we like to try our best to do 3 or 4 world tours every single year. This year, we're doing 3. And the Lord say, same creek don't rise. Next year, we got bigger and greater plans. But let's look at what you can do if you were a part of the Travoyum platform. I'll just show you a few examples. I'm going to move very quickly. New York, New York, New York. Shout out to all of our New York family. Born and raised there, guys. I'm going to tell you right there. This price is a steal. If you stay in a hotel and it looks anything like that, I promise you, you're paying from $500 to more than $1,000 every single night without question. But with Travoyum, not so much. Breakfast is included, and $539 will get you not just 1 night stay, but how about 4 night stay? Look at what can go down in Spain, y'all. All inclusive, food and drinks, deluxe room. Look at that price, $39 per day per person. Look at Austria. I'm going to move quickly, guys. Look at Colombia. And we're not talking about the U.S., the nation, the country. 4-star hotel, 5 days, 4 nights. That is not a misprint. You're seeing it right. That's $1, y'all. Man, you cannot go in your city. You cannot go in your neighborhood. You can't make breakfast for $1 at your house. And here it is. You're going to have a full spread on that breakfast at that. I'm talking about a great breakfast, guys, made for champions, but not the Kellogg stuff, right? 5 days, 4 nights, breakfast included, price as low as $1. Look at Italy, Rome. When in Rome, they say, do as the Romans. Let's find out. We have a whole lot of folk that can tell you what time it is because they've been there, done that, t-shirt, hat, all kinds of souvenirs. They did that thing. Shout out to Dr. Phyllis and the whole group there. Shout out to Coach Todd Strand, Gina Strand, all of those. Just last month, they were in Rome, guys. And 5 days, 4 nights, price is low as $149. Look at Jamaica. Montego Bay is calling my name. Is that calling anybody? Can you guys hear that? Can you hear Jamaica whispering your name? Or is that just me? 5-star resort, y'all. All inclusive, food and drinks. We're talking about an oceanfront view. When Kendra and I were there, our room, our front door was so close to the ocean, we slept with the doors open. We're about 40 paces from the water, guys. It was immaculate. It was incredible. Most wonderful experience we've had. 5 days, 4 nights. In fact, when we stayed, it was 6 days, 5 nights, $59 per person per night. Absolutely incredible. We had a team of over 60 plus individuals there, celebrated about 4 or 5 birthdays there. Our team did some of everything from horseback riding, zip lining, dune buggies, and I'll never will forget the private yacht experience. We had to get aboard the catamaran. What a time, what a time, what a time. Guys, I'm telling you, these are the types of things that make me get excited just thinking about it. Then consider Italy again. 4-star resort, breakfast included. Look at that price. Look at Miami, Florida. Never looked so good. 4-star hotel. That's a waterfront property, guys. And look at that price. I'm telling you, in Miami, got some family there. Those hotels are expensive. And you're not going to get that, not even for one night, when it's a waterfront property that looks like that. And we're giving it to you for 5 days and 4 nights. Look at Portugal. Look at Singapore. Look at that price. Look at Budapest. Look at San Francisco. Guys, we have 100 of these. They range from starting as early as March, and they go all the way as late as November. In fact, I believe the latest one this year, the end of November, or the middle of November rather, is Waikiki, Hawaii, guys. It's already sold out, because when people can go on places like this, breathtaking experiences, take their family, take their friends, guys, it changes everything. The world is at your fingertips when you're a part of the Trivorium experience. Look at Thailand, guys. Shout out to my main man. I tell you, Flowers, he went out there in boss mode. He made it happen. Thailand, he was riding the backs of elephants, guys. He stayed at a beachfront cottage, 4-star resort, all across the beach, 7 days, 6 nights for $1. Who doesn't want to go to Phuket, Thailand, when you're staying at a place like that for $1 a night? Simply ridiculous. Puerto Vallarta, guys, all inclusive food and drinks. Look at that ridiculous price once again. I'll share with you a few more. Vegas, guys, it's on a different level. Maybe you've been before, but you've never been like this. The suites we go to are sweeter. I'm going to say it again. Somebody put that in the notes. The suites we stay at are sweeter, because when you go with Trivorium, all suites are not, I promise you, they are not created equal. I've been there before Trivorium, and I've been there after Trivorium. And when we say 5-star resort, luxury suite, you better know what time it is. And look at that price once again. New Orleans, what a time. What a time, what a time. I'm just remembering the time, y'all. That was just last month, or the month before last for us. We had an amazing time there in New Orleans in the Big Easy, and all the wonderful tours, getting aboard that swamp tour, and that little boat that we were on, and pulling those gators. Come on, guys. We had a wonderful time. You're like, not me. Well, you didn't have to go, but you could have done some of the other amazing things, from art to museum to music to, of course, the food. And what a wonderful time we had together. Then Italy, guys. Look at all of these amazing resorts. Malaga, Spain. Look at that one. Look at Morocco. This is the motherland. Who wouldn't want to go to the motherland to stay at a 5-star amazing resort, partial ocean view that looks just like that? Cozumel, look at that price. Dubai, look at that price. Who do you know that's been to Dubai and stayed? Listen, guys, I know people personally. They paid several grand for the week to stay at the hotels they stayed. And we're sharing with you now an opportunity where they can stay at those same hotels or higher level, and we're showing you prices as low as $129, breakfast included. In fact, depending upon the season, it could go as low as $1 bill, y'all. I know it sounds ridiculous. Some are saying, oh, that's too good to be true. You better find out what time it is. You better get with the person that invited you to this presentation and get all of your questions answered. Tanzania, anybody? We're back to the motherland, and look at that beautiful, beautiful property it is. Dominican Republic, $38 a day, guys. Spain, once again, look at these amazing places. Malta, guys. Look at Paris. What a wonderful time. Shout out to all of our family there in Paris, France, and abroad. In fact, all of you guys just did us all proud. You were just the most gracious host. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Coach Danny, for all of the work that you put in and just doing things the way that they were done. We had an amazing time. We must go back, because we got somebody that has some bags that they need to acquire, and they want to be like Coach D when they grow up, and they say they need to be there next year. Guys, we can take you all over. I mean, the amazing times, the amazing places, the amazing fellowships that we have experienced just this year. Guys, we have some people who they've always dreamt of this. They always wanted to do this. We've been all over, but we're still just getting started. And I would say that whoever invited you to see this presentation, they are doing you a great favor. They want to make sure that you can get on the bus, the plane, the boat, or however you want to see it, because we have so much more to share. Guys, I'll tell you this in summary. this amazing membership. It is a travel club, just like you might have a membership at the gym, just like you have a membership video-wise with Netflix or whoever, and all those types of things. This customized, tailor-made travel membership is packaged in a way that everybody can afford it. I'm not even going to go through the numbers, but I can tell you this, much less than what some people are paying when they go out to see a movie and have a dinner and get some popcorn and all that. Much less than that, you can have a profitable business, and I'm going to show you that. Or if you just prefer the travel side without the business, you can have that as well. Or the best case scenario, marry them both and allow it to do what it's already doing. And it does it oh so well, guys. This is the type of business, and you say, well, I'm not good with sales. I'm not that type of guys. Travel sells itself. Either people are going to travel or they're not going to travel. And the reality is, if they travel without us, they are spending so much more money than what they need to spend. But if you show them what you have, you will not only bless them, but you will bless yourself at the same time. So guys, we have other information to share, but I want you to get with the person that invited you to see this tonight and get the rest of those questions answered just by sharing the opportunity with a few people who will share it with a few people who will share it with a few people. Guys, you can be earning so much income of a residual nature month after month after month. You can put yourself in a very profitable place. Don't forget, I already told you, with just 3 persons on the level of membership as yourself, your travel services are free. If you're on the higher plan, the platinum plan, that means you would be earning $3,000 a year in free travel. And it just gets better after that. As you continue to share with other people, just a handful of people, we're talking about less than 20 people, you can be earning as much as $400 to $700 a month residual income just because you helped a couple of people and you only have 3 referrals yourself. Guys, I want to make sure you get this. Could an extra $400 to $700 a month residually help you in your household? If the answer is yes, guys, search no further. Look no more. This is the place to make it happen. In fact, if it can happen anywhere, it definitely can happen here quicker and much faster. 2-star directors. Shout out to all of our amazing 2-star directors, wherever you are, all over the globe. Those guys are earning anywhere from $1,050 to an extra $2,500 a month. And some of them can have a team of less than 50 people on their team, but they only have 3 that are direct to them, guys. I'm telling you, this is the way to go. I want to know, what could an extra $1,000 to $2,500 a month do in your household? 3-star director. Shout out to all the amazing 3-star directors all around the globe, wherever you are. That's an extra $2,500 to $3,300 a month. And again, a team of really less than 140 persons in many scenarios. What can you do with an extra $2,500 to $3,300 a month or even more? Shout out to all of our amazing 4-star directors. Those guys can have a team of just as low as 250 people, but still only 3 direct to themselves and earning as much as $4 to $5 grand extra residually every single month. Guys, that's when many people have different options depending upon where you are, what your career field are. It might be, we know that everybody's not going to retire. We know that everybody's not going to walk away from their job. It's not that type of party. You don't have to. You can keep doing what you're doing if you're preferring to do that. But when you're making an extra $4 to $5 grand, wouldn't you consider the options you now have at your disposal? And then last but not least, shout out to all of our amazing ambassadors all around the globe and back, and especially to our ambassador who's well on her way to 1-star ambassador, none other than Coach D. We are so grateful for the leadership there, and we are thankful for her and all the others who have made some amazing things happen and led the way. These are our 6-figure income earners and above, because it goes all the way up and all the way up and all the way up. Guys, I'll show you this on this last screen. Our ambassadors can, on this compensation plan, in just the residual category alone, earn as much as $1.2 million every single year. And that's just on the residual side. that does not include the multiple areas of bonuses and all the other additional perks. But let me just share with you just a few. These are some of the perks of the ambassador lifestyle. Now look at this Louis, what we call the Louis Vuitton experience, put together by none other than the First Lady of the Trevorium Travel herself, Miss Adela Hart. We love you so much. She put, this is her brainchild, guys. This is her baby, and she's been spoiling some of our greatest, most amazing leaders all around the world since she got this thing started. They put together an experience where every single year they go and they are treated and served hand and foot at the Louis Vuitton headquarters. And this last one was in Paris. Look at some of the amazing vacations that our ambassadors get to take. As if we didn't have enough vacations. Well, these are a little bit different because here the company covers everything. Your transportation, your food, your drinks, everything, the excursions, guys, they know how to do it. Not only that, but let me just share with you some of the 3-star ambassador experiences. What time is it? I don't know, but we're going to find out when we put that watch on. That's the mega watch. It's $8,000 itself, whether it's the men or the ladies version. Guys, I'm out of time. I want to get our coach, our ambassador back in place, back in position, and I want her to take us the rest of the way in because we can talk all day, every day. But unless you're ready to take action on what you've seen tonight, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe we can show you, as Mama used to say, better than we can tell you with some of the powerful and amazing testimonies that we are now prepared to hear. Coach D, you there?
Yes, I am. You did just an amazing job as always.
Thank you, ma'am.
We do have some guests. I can't cut their cameras on because I'm not the host, but I've made them panelists. So we have some amazing guests tonight. I am just excited always to
Call
be
the
here.
names for me. Who do I need to?
We have Lisa Simmons. They've already on the screen. You just need to cut their cameras off.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Mhm.
Co-host.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
So every time I hear the presentation, I hear different. I like that new slide you did of the new updated ambassadors. That was nice. That was nice.
Yes.
That was an experience in itself for me. One of the best experiences that I had, that so much so that when we went to Venice, me and my girlfriends, we had our own Louis Vuitton experience. So we spent quite a bit of money in Paris and Italy, but it was awesome. I got the matching wallet to my purse that was gifted to me, and I ain't even gonna tell you what the matching wallet cost because it was just ridiculous. I need to put some insurance on it.
Right. Coach is doing something strange for Minister Lisa. Minister Lisa, is that it says make host? It doesn't say make co-host unless
she's already on.
My camera's on. Okay, no wonder.
It's Rosita and Angela Waller.
For Rosita is not giving me any options. I don't know why. I just have her picture. It's not giving me any options on Rosita.
Okay, let me reclaim Coach. I'm finna reclaim Coach. Okay.
And while she's getting that ready, do you have any questions you want to start with Lisa? Maybe she can.
Somebody asked a question inside of Latoya. She asked a question inside of the chat about airfare, and I want to answer that. Angela, I need you to go out and come back in, or either cut your camera. It's saying make you the host. Okay. She asked about airfare, and so one of the things that airfare, I think it's Latoya Smith, airfare, we have a portal inside of our retail portal that does do flights. Sometimes we get discounts on there. We get good airfare. An example was I just went to Paris and flew over to Venice, and Air France wanted $631. And in my back office, I was able to get it for not $291.35. So sometimes we get great deals. We have a couple of different platforms in our back office when you become a member, but airfare fluctuates. And so what I tell people, if you're a prefree like I am, I I fly Southwest a lot, so I'm an A1 member. I get to skip in line and all that kind of stuff. So I always try to fly Southwest. Some people are more interested in, I talked to a lady today, she fly Delta all the time. So if that's in our portal, we do have Delta, United, and some of those, and you can actually use your points. But what we do as a team is we try to help you navigate your air. We do have some people on here who serve airlines as well, and we try to help you to navigate your air. One of the big secrets in travel is that packages are not really discounted. So the best way to pay for your vacation is to separate it. It's really the truth. I'm just being honest with you because I was a travel agent for a long time and still have credentials. Because airfare can be $1,000 today and it can drop to $200 tonight. And so you have to watch it. So I hope that answered your question. I don't know if there were any other questions in the chat, but I did see that one because I'm not a good chat looker at her. So if you see anything else, Mel,
okay,
we can answer those questions. Well, Lisa, how you doing, girl?
Wonderful, wonderful.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Coach just ain't been feeling good these last couple. I missed you. I realized I missed your launch yesterday. I want you to tell us about your amazing launch of your team, and you're part of Team Joshua Generation, which is part of Team Legacy. It's part of Team Trevorium, and I keep saying we are a team of teams, and it's like giving birth. Me, I love to give birth. I love to see people grow, and I've watched you grow, and I watch your team grow, and I'm excited about what you stepped out on faith and did on yesterday. So why don't you tell us about it?
Well, we are the Wise Traveling Ambassadors, and like I said, I tell them all the time, we are a branch from the same tree. We are all Team Legacy, and I actually gave them the rundown of how we were birthed. From Trevorium to Coach D to Pastor Mel to Bishop Eric, then to me, and now to them. And so it was an amazing thing. It was an amazing thing just to see all of our team come together, and everybody is there for different reasons, and from different walks of life. So we have military people on our team, we have entrepreneurs on our team, and it's just an amazing thing. I have a lot of married people on my team, but the important thing for me is that, I hear you say it a lot, that never underestimate the power of one. Never underestimate the power of one. And we know when we get in this business and we start off having no idea of who is going to become a part of this business. So it started from one, and now we are up to 13. So I'm just grateful. I'm very, very grateful for that, to how God is expanding us. And for me, it's an assignment. It's an assignment. And I heard Coach Mel speak on the assignment of our CEO, Mr. David Hart, of when he birthed this business, and so I look at it like this: if this business is an assignment for him, and here we are birthed out of his business, what we're birthing is we are also on assignment to be a blessing to other people, and so for me, I do look at it as an assignment. I have a lot of my family that's in the business. I have a daughter, I have a brother, a sister, nieces, nephews, a granddaughter, and then we have some friends that's in the business. And I'm grateful for those who came on, who was a part of the launching. That was a blessing, and I know that it was God ordained.
Shout out to a young lady by the name of Tracy. I will get in touch with you as soon as this live is over. She says she is interested and ready to get started. So if you're out there and you are interested in this amazing, amazing company,
Yes.
as you hear Lisa talk about her building her tribe of people who really want to see the world, get back and put touch with the person that invited you. You saw it on their wall, or if somebody shared it with you, get back with them and give them their respect to joining. Latoya Smith wants to know what is the different memberships. So we have 3 different types of memberships. We have our first level, which is silver membership, which you only get the retail portal. But if you just wanted to start a business, you could actually, it's an easy way to start a business, but you don't get any of the travel points or any of the perks. Then we have our middle level, the titanium. It's $129.95 plus our partnership is $49.95. I advise everyone to do the partnership, everyone to do the partnership. And that's so that total cost to start is $179.90. And then you have your platinum, and I say go big and go home. We're worth that. These cell phones and our tennis shoes and all the other stuff we got cost way more than starting this business. So you can start for $299.90. That includes the partnership as well. That gives you the right to get your 3 and free, but it gives you all of the perks, all of those trips that you were hearing Pastor Mel talk about at the platinum level for $3.99, $1, and all of that. That's what platinum gives you along with all the other stuff. So those are the 3 levels. You start at where you're comfortable. But I strongly, 90% of my team are platinums. So you want to start where you're comfortable. So I hope that answered your question, Latoya. So we have 3 levels, but the first one does not include the travel dollars. So you definitely want to either do the titanium or the platinum. Good question. Any other questions out there? Just put them in the chat. So Lisa, that was amazing. I'm looking forward to seeing the growth of your team. One of my desires for this coming year, hopefully to end the year out, is to start moving around to different cities and doing live meetings. So as a team grows, I will fly into your city. So you build it, I'm coming. That's my new motto going into 2023. You build it out, make me come to your city. Make me come to your city. As your ambassador, I will fly to you. I will you ain't got to pay for me to come. I will bring myself and I will fly to your city. So you make it, you build it, I'm coming. So I'm excited. I'm very proud of you. I know that you bought my books, and so I hope they're helping you to step out on faith and with your marketplace ministry.
Yes.
And you should be almost at the point where you can get your free consultation. So coaching session. So just let me know. Rosita. So I know you're getting ready to get out of here and go somewhere to Hawaii. Yes. And you came into this business as a travel agent. Yes. And you saw something in this business that same thing I did. Saw an enhancement to what you were already doing. And so I would like for you to share that with people, because we have a lot of people out here who desire or are travel agents, but they're really not making any money. They're not really making the kind of money they thought they were going to make. And especially since the pandemic has come. And so we see this as an enhancement to what we do.
Yes,
so
absolutely. Absolutely. As a travel agent, they have, and I have incurred a loss in revenue because people weren't traveling. And so when I saw this, I thought, oh, okay, I can show my clients how they could continue to travel and save money, because people were a little apprehensive about spending a lot of money with traveling. And, that is really something to consider, knowing that incomes have dropped and people's jobs have changed, but people still want to travel. It's a sacrifice they're willing to make to have a renewing of themselves to continue on to day-to-day life. So as a travel agent, I can bring to them a value being a part of Trevorium. Who would not want to go to Puerto Vallarta for 5 days, 4 nights for $3.99? And I happen to get that for $2.99 because, you know, Mr. Hart being who he is, he dropped the price. And as a travel agent, I know you cannot book that for that price. There's just nowhere. No one's offering you that. You know, who can go to Hawaii and pay the price that they're offering out there? I think it's like $3.39 or $3.99. You can't do it. I know for a fact as a travel agent, you will not get that. That will be a per night price. And that really depends on the location that you're going to get that per night price. But as a travel agent, do your clients a service. Show them how this can work for them, and they can bring their clients in here and travel more. And of course, there are going to be some that just says they'd rather pay the price, and that's fine. There's going to be that, just like there's going to be people, whether you're a travel agent or not see the value in this company. But give them an option. Trevorium is an option. It is the best option, but we want them to see for themselves that they could save money, travel more, and enjoy life. It's just the best thing going for you. I even figured out that, you know, on the average, most people get 2 weeks of vacation a year. And based on how our world tours are, and I'm just speaking of world tours, you could do 2 world tours in a year and still have some vacation time left over if you worked it out right. You know, so it's just the benefits that we have to offer our clients is over the moon, and they will come back and thank you for it.
All right, that was awesome. That was awesome. Is there anything else that you want to share? I know you've been on several world tours, and what has this company done for you? I know that you're working on your next level.
My next level.
Your next
Yes,
level.
yes.
And
I brought family in, and I'm still working on the other part of my family. I have friends that are in that are excited about getting busy doing it. I am working on my next level, which is 1 star, but in the meantime, I've got 2 star in the back, waiting for me to get there as well. But I can say that being a part of Trevorium has just shown me just how much life has to offer when it comes to traveling and seeing the world, and to do it in a way that I could never afford on my own. I could never afford to go to some of these places. And I am so looking forward to next year doing Dubai. I'm getting ready myself to go to Hawaii for 14 days. And it wasn't on Trevorium's dime, but I am looking at using Trevorium to do some of my excursions, to get around. So, you know, it doesn't have to always be everything Trevorium, but some parts of it can be. I'm looking at possibly using it for my meals when I need to go out and eat. So there's just so much out there. Pastor Mel and Coach D has said, we have several platforms out there that can help you save money. And I'm using it. I am definitely using it. We used it when we were in New Orleans. We had a great time. And I'm going to use it when we're in Puerto Vallarta. So I just know that there's nothing like Trevorium, and the value that it has to offer, there's nothing to compare to it, nothing.
All right, all right. Well, your cousin is about to bust. I know she brought you into this business, and she's cooking with gas. She's one of our newest 1-star directors.
Absolutely.
Approaching 2, and when she came in, I don't know if she was really sure she wanted to build a book of business, but I can't tell.
We just wanted to go to Dubai.
I just want to go to Dubai, right?
Uh-huh.
I can tell Latoya's asked, who's ever invited Latoya Smith, please make sure that she understands the difference between the memberships because she's asking again. So again, I'm going to say we have the silver membership, we have a titanium membership, we have a platinum membership. The platinum is like the BMW of the memberships. Alexis of the memberships, maybe the Royce of the yeah, right. And then I'll say the titanium is the BMW, right? So they're different things, and they all have pretty much the same, with the exception of the silver membership, which does not give you any travel dollars or anything. It just gives you the retail platform, which is absolutely amazing because you can save thousands. I just saved over $2,000 on a penthouse inside of there. So I'm excited about that. So Angie, and it was all because of Angie. It was all because of Angie. Angie went on her free trip to this place and she started telling me about it, and she took a tour of the penthouse, and I just had to get it for me and my baby. So we're going to be there for like 4 or 5 days in next month. So Angie, you want to go ahead and just tell us a little bit about where you at and the wonderful trips you've taken recently?
Sure. Actually, Rosita is my sister-in-law, and my god sister. Her parents were my godparents as well. So she's forever family. My forever family. But sure, I've been on some fantastic trips. What I love about Travorium, you know, you all are talking about travel agents, but they allow us to be our own travel agent and keep the difference in commissions. We keep our own commissions and we book our own travel by using our back office. And in our back office, which is our search engine, I've been to Puerto Vallarta as a world tour. I've been to Cancun as my incentive trip. I've been to New Orleans, and I'm on my way to Hawaii in November. So I'm super excited about all of the different options Travorium has given me. And, you know, I'm just somebody who loves to bring people along and to have people achieve their dreams. And like Coach Mel said, there are people who never thought that they could travel like this. And what excited me about this business just coming in was just traveling for free. And that was my immediate goal. Came in, got my 3 people right away, and been traveling on Mr. Hart's dime ever since. But I just made 1-star director. So I'm accumulating between $400 and $700 a month now. And so that's even more money to travel with. So this is a really exciting time. I'm bringing as many people with me who want to go along. So that's my story right now.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, we're at the 9 o'clock hour. I appreciate each of you ladies coming and sharing a bit. It is always important because I think the testimonies bring the strength, right? We can talk about the presentation. We can talk, but is it real? Is it real? Yes, we know that it is real. We are the real deal, Holyfield. We are. I just love this business. You know, my story is my story, you know, and it changes every day. The older I get, the more I appreciate waking up every morning and opening my eyes and being able to say where I want to go, what I want to do. And I run my own life with me and God. And so that is an amazing to have time freedom and financial freedom. And Travorium has given that to me. And I can honestly say that, you know, and he's given it to Pastor Mel, where Pastor Mel can pastor his church. He doesn't have to go work a 9 to 5. He can do this from home. He's getting ready to retire his wife. And I'm going to help him to do that because she needs to come home so she can run around with me. Mel said, no, she need to come home and do some more work. Not that you could, you know, Ken like to be in the street too. So she might be part of the little ladies group, but just seeing couples, and as you were saying, Lisa, having the couples that you have, you know, that's what this company is about. building families, building strength, building teams of people who can travel the world for pennies on a dollar, that we can meet each other at the beach, or we can meet each other at the bank. And so meet each other at the bank. So Pastor Mel, I'm gonna let you close. Thank you so much for doing this tonight.
Yeah.
And thank you ladies for coming on and short notice. You look wonderful. And we definitely appreciate each and every one of you. We're gonna see you at the top, because the bottom is just too crowded.
Absolutely. Well, thanks again, big sis. We're honored that we've had the opportunity to spend some time with you and all of those who have been watching from afar. To all of our wonderful guests, please, if you haven't heard anything else tonight, this is for you. This is a gift to you. It costs you nothing to get your questions answered. So make sure you do just that. Reach out to the person that invited you to see the presentation. We're not trying to get anything out of your pocket. We want to add something substantial to your life. I thank God for all the wonderful ladies and the powerful testimonies that we've heard tonight. So proud of each and every one of you. This is just the beginning for each and every one of us, Coach D included. She has her sights on 1-star ambassador, but even that's scratching the surface based upon her potential. So guys, we're going to the top, like she just said, and we hope that you go with us. Good night, everybody.
Good night.